Hey, listeners. So, this is potentially going to become a Dream Stream podcast or part of one. But right now, my friend Michele and I, Yiskah, cook, are really into Joe Dispensa's teachings. And we work on manifesting quite a lot. And we get silly when it comes to this first meditation. So, I'm going to try to read it without getting silly for myself and for Michele and for you listeners, if you feel that you want to incorporate these meditations into your life. I'm sorry, I don't have meditation music happening. I hear Joe Dispensa is also a curator of the music. He writes the music with others for the meditations. So I think that's lovely, but I have not that here. Okay, this is meditation part 1. Now, can you rest your awareness in the space between your eyes? In space? And can you sense the energy of space between your eyes in space? And now, can you become aware of the space between your temples in space? And can you sense the volume of space between your temples in space? And now, can you become aware of the space that your nostrils occupy in space? And can you sense the volume of space that the inside of your nose occupies in space? And now, can you become aware of the space between your tongue and the back of your throat in space? And can you sense the volume of space that the back of your throat occupies in space? And now, can you sense the energy of space around your ears in space? And can you feel the energy of space beyond your ears, beyond your ears in space? And can you become aware of the space below your chin in space? And so I need to adapt this to something that would be more meaningful to myself. And I see this as to get into the consciousness of my body and to realize how much of my body is spaciousness. So I think that's beautiful and important. But I would more say, if we're wanting to bring awareness to the space, I don't know, somehow it feels silly to me to go to all of my senses. But actually, as I say that, I realize why we are doing that. And we're going to all our senses because our senses are not enough to perceive spirit. And we have to see how limited we are only relying on our senses. So then we have to next feel the space between our ears and our head, our mind. And we said under the chin. And let's bring that all into the heart. Can you feel the spaciousness of your heart? I once described to my child who felt, how could I love someone else because I love him. And I said, love is like a candle flame. When you take light from that candle, it doesn't diminish in any way the flame on the first candle. So loving someone else diminishes nothing from loving before. Okay, Michele, I think we're going to now let you read the second meditation, and then we will splice it together. Did I lose my page? I did not. All right, I'm kind of jacked right now. I'm going to continue. All right. So that's part one. Oh, he also brings the awareness to the space that are between our ears to outside of our ears. Can you sense all the space outside of your ears? And can you feel the volume of space around your neck in space? And now, can you sense the space beyond your chest in space? And can you feel the energy of space around your chest in space? And now, can you become aware of this space behind your back? Ooh, in space. Ooh, I like that, because then you're very aware of your posture and your physical body. And can you feel the energy of space beyond your spine in space? Bringing our anatomy into focus again. And now, can you rest your awareness in the space, between your thighs in space? That's a place I try to stay away from these days. And can you sense the energy of space connecting your knees in space? And now, can you sense the volume of space around your feet in space? Let me try that. And can you become aware of the space around your entire body in space? And now, can you become aware of the space between your body and the walls of the room in space? Really placing you in your present space. And now, can you become aware of the space that all of space occupies in space? And can you sense the space that all of space takes up in space? Oh, he writes, becoming possibility, finding the present moment, and lingering in the infinite space of the quantum field. Well, that's just blowing me away, because I've been thinking, I'm a poet and I do a lot of spoken word poetry. And I was thinking of one line of a poem that I'd written, and I've been trying to remember which poem that comes from, but it's like on a journey. And then at last it says, at last to the golden door, say something that is true and linger. And then my coinkydink is that he's saying, allow 10 to 15 minutes here for you to linger. Oh my God, this is what will get me passage. Okay. Well, I'll read now part 2, meditation. And now it's time to become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, in no time, to become pure consciousness, to become an awareness of the infinite field of potentials, and to invest your energy into the unknown. He says the past is the known, and that's why it's maybe more comfortable for us to dwell there. And the future is the unknown, but that's where we need our focus. Which is interesting to me because Eckhart Tolle teaches all about the present. And it's not that I don't find what Joe Dispensa is teaching about the present, but he's continuously, in my understanding at this point, continuously looking towards the future or feeling into the future. And if you, as the quantum observer, find your mind returning to the known, to the familiar, to people, to things or places in your known familiar reality, to your body, to your identity, to your emotions, to time, to the past, or the predictable future, simply become aware that you are observing the known and surrender your consciousness back into the void of possibilities and become no one, nobody, no thing, nowhere, in no time, unfold into the immaterial realm of quantum potentials. The more you become an awareness in possibility, the more you create possibility and opportunity in your life. Stay present. Allow 10 to 15 minutes here for you to linger. Wow. Okay. So he's talking, now he's writing from his thoughts, which are amazing, but it's really the meditations that I want to record so I can do them without looking at the book. Meditation part 3. Now, what was that first belief or perception that you wanted to change about yourself and your life? Do you want to continue to believe and perceive in this way? If not, I want you to make a decision with such firm intention that the amplitude of the decision carries a level of energy that's greater than the hardwired programs in your brain and the emotional addictions in your body, and allow your body to respond to a new mind. So Joe Dispensa talks about how the mind is like the ruler of the body. It's a similar concept that Reb Nachman of Breslov, of the great grandson of the Baal Shem Tov, used to say in his allegory of riding a mule, beast of burden. That's how the body is to the mind, but sometimes the body takes over, such as in addiction. Okay. Allow the choice to become an experience that you'll never forget, and let the experience produce an emotion with such energy that it rewrites the programs and changes your biology. Come out of your resting state and change your energy so that your biology is altered by your own energy. Oh my, I wanted to read something again because I'm realizing, I know, and I'm realizing how everything is vibration. Everything is vibrating. Everything is a frequency. Every communication is a frequency. And he talks about, I want you to make a decision with such firm intention that the amplitude of that decision carries a level of energy that's greater than the hardwired programs in your brain and the emotional addictions in your body, and allow your body to respond to a new mind. Okay. Now it's time to surrender the past back into possibility and allow the infinite field of possibilities to resolve it in a way that's right for you. Give it up. I often say this, it's not for you to design the way that all this can happen. That's kind of up to the universe. But you then respond to what the universe provides. So we have to give up the control. We have to give it up. My wonderful Christian friend had said to me when my mom was dying, not my will, but thy will. It was so hard for me. Wow, was that hard for me? But I finally was able to say it. There's so much more to that story that shall remain unspoken at this time. Okay. Oh, I just exited. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to skip ahead. Oh, I'll read this because again, he's talking about, okay, so he saw also a need twice to mention amplitude. So that's good. And let the choice carry an amplitude of energy that's greater than any experience of the past. And let your body be altered to your consciousness by your own energy and shift into a new state of being and make this moment define you. And let this intentional thought become such a powerful internal experience that it carries an elevated emotional energy, which becomes a memory that you never forget, replacing the past memory with a new memory in your brain and body. Come on, become empowered, be inspired, make the choice, a decision that you'll never fail to remember. Ooh, saying it again. All right, I guess it's not for me to repeat. Now, give your body a taste of the future by showing it how it will feel to believe this way, and let your body respond to a new mind. How will it feel to believe this way? It feels good. It feels great. It feels awesome, and it feels scary. Can you teach your body emotionally what it is to be in this new future? Come on, open your heart and believe in possibility. To collapse into an experience in your life. To collapse. I have to repeat that because I'm not sure what I just read. And how would you live from this state of being? What choices will you make? How will you behave? What experiences are in your future? How will you live? How would it feel? How will you love? And allow infinite waves of possibility to collapse into an experience in your life. That's interesting. And can you teach your body emotionally what it is to be in this new future? Come on, here it is. Come on, open your heart and believe in possibility. Be lifted, fall in love with the moment and experience that future now. So that's going to bring me to so much joy. Hiking again, as it used to be, a prayer time for me, a time to recite poetry, a time to walk the rhythm and repeat and recite and repeat my poems. And it was also my, so yes, God time. But equally importantly, I think for my little self here on the earth, it was my dog time. And now MS is limiting my body. And I wish to manifest a great change so that I can hike again or walk again daily and take care of a little dog and find true love and bring this all into my mind only to collapse into an experience in your life. Experience that future now. And now surrender your creation. Okay, good, good. Yes. Because this is what I always say. It's not for you to create how the unfolding will happen. You just put the prayer out, put out the request. So surrender your creation to a greater mind for what you think and experience in this realm of possibility. If it is truly felt, it will manifest in some future time. Thick pages, and I don't. Okay. Meditation part 3. I need to take a sip of water. So I'm just going to talk about how healing that is. I always quote this in the Talmud that says, the work is not for you to finish, but neither are you exempt from trying. I really feel that that's the way it is, and to manifest, that we need to put our mind into it. Okay. Meditation, part 3. Now, what was that first belief or perception that you wanted to change about yourself and your life? Do you want to continue to believe and perceive in this way? If not, I want you to make a decision with such firm intention that the amplitude of that decision carries a level of energy that's greater than the hardwired programs in your brain and the emotional addictions in your body, and allow your body to respond to a new mind and allow the choice to become an experience that you'll never forget, and let the experience produce an emotion with such energy that it rewrites the program and changes your biology. Come out of your resting state and change your energy. Come out of your resting space and change your energy. I think I read this twice, but that's it's the marking of a book of real deep work, if you like. Well, for me anyway, if I read something more than once, and then I can really grok it. And let the choice carry in. Oh, this I just. Yes, I already read this. Maybe you're quicker than me. Carry an amplitude of energy. All right. Here's where I imagine. And now surrender your creation to a greater mind. Yes. For what you think and experience. My goodness. Okay. Hang on, I'm just not on Zoom for a moment because I did that again. Okay, cool. Now, give your body a taste of the future by showing it how it will feel to believe this way, and let your body respond to a new mind. And how would you live from this state of being? What choices will you make? How will you behave? What experiences are in your future? How will you live? How will it feel? How will you love? And allow infinite waves of possibility to collapse into an experience in your life. Ooh, the fact that there's infinite waves of possibility. There's infinite prayers that I would beseech our Lord and Savior, the universe. Can you teach your body emotionally what it is to be in this future? You surrender your creation. I'm sorry, I think I may have read that 3 times, but now you're getting it. Ooh, infinite possibilities, waves of possibility to particles in reality, from the immaterial to the material, from thought to energy into matter. That's very important. Thought into energy into matter. Now surrender your new belief into a field of consciousness that already knows how to organize the outcome in a way that's perfect for you, planting a seed in possibility. Love that. I love that for us. Now, what was that second belief or perception that you wanted to change about yourself and your life? And does it serve you to continue believing and perceiving in this way? If not, it's time to make a decision with such firm intention that the amplitude of that decision, crank it up, Dr. Joe. It's all about the vibration. It's all about the auditory vibration. So a couple of my spiritual friends are hard of hearing. So I wonder what that says about their journeys. my son's father is hard of hearing and also colorblind. So that's interesting. He's now a rabbi. And so having to overcome that it's not just what you see in your eyes, and it's not just what you hear in your body, that there are a multitude of realities, waves of possibilities to particles in reality, from the immaterial to the material, from thought to energy into matter. Now surrender your new belief into a field of consciousness that already knows how to organize the outcome in a way that's perfect for you. I love that. I feel so special because myself will organize it for me. I hope you all feel really special that yourselves are organizing this for you. Planting a seed in possibility. Now, what was that second belief in perception that you wanted to change about yourself and your life? Okay, a second one. I mean, yeah, I don't want to limit myself. Right? I have this belief that I am limited. And because I, listener, have multiple sclerosis. And this is my 27th year. And I'm trying to heal, I'm trying to manifest. But I'm also struggling. And I think that's why I said I felt fear, is because, like, okay, I am ready. And it's about time. And here I believe that I've been doing the work for so many years, but now I'm doing this work for 7 days. Let the energy of the choice rewrite the subconscious programs neurologically in your brain and emotionally and genetically in your body, and make the choice be greater than the past, and let your biology be changed by your energy. Be inspired. Ooh, okay. It's an awful lot of responsibility. I don't abdicate my healing to my health professionals. I realize it's me that has to heal. Human being, heal thyself. But I like it. He's teaching us how to amplify. Amplify, like, let's crank it up. And now surrender that belief to a greater intelligence. Simply let it go and give it up to the field of possibilities, returning it back to energy. Now, what do you want to believe and perceive about yourself and your life? And how would that feel? Come on, move into a new state of being and allow your body to be lifted to a new mind, and let the energy of your choice rewrite the circuits in your brain and the genes in your body, and allow your body to be liberated into a new future. You must feel a new energy to become something greater than your body, your environment, and time. Something Okay, I'm reading that sentence again. You must feel a new energy to become something greater than your body, your environment, and time, so that you have domination over your body, your environment, and time. Become a thought that affects matter. Woo-hoo, love it. And can you teach your body emotionally what it would feel like to believe in this way, to be empowered, to be moved by your own greatness, to have courage, to be invincible, to be in love with life, to feel unlimited, period, to feel unlimited. That's one that I need to work on. I have to feel unlimited, period. To live as if your prayers are already answered. Yes, I. Come on, give your body, as the unconscious mind, a taste of your future, signaling new genes in new ways. Your energy is the epiphenomenon of matter. Change your energy and change your body. Come on, make your mind matter. I was impressed that I was able to read it. Can I read it twice? Epiphenomenon. Bless this future with your own energy. Then it means you're connected to a new destiny. For whatever you place, sorry, I'm getting sleepy and I'm just going to stop very soon. Oh, here comes the afterword. So I need to read the rest, eh? I read that. Teach our bodies, surrender the creation to a greater mind. Oh my God. Possibilities. Bless this future with your own energy. Then it means you're connected to a new destiny. For wherever you place, oh my gosh, there's like last words of wisdom here. I can't turn the page. Well, I really can't turn the page. So, but now I'm really wanting to share a poem that I've written. This is called Celestial Imagination. Is that the poem I wanted to share? I guess so. I see Abraham as my father, shooting hoops and praising the Most High God when the ball swooshes through the net. And surely my mother's spirit is from the beginning of the universe. Why, when Hashem first said to the angels, let us create humanity, a river of reflection, her smooth voice was heard. Shema, listen, we are all students of the spoken wisdom and deliberations. but she was a true teacher, sipping white wine and smiling encouragingly. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm just feeling that, usually all my poems are very accessible to me to say, but it's true. They're older now. They're older now. So, in the light of doing this Joe Dispensa work, I need to, because I have to feel it to recite it as if it's current. But perhaps I need to uh, create anew. So that's what I'm learning. I need to create anew and not recite old. And that's a big lesson. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. Again, I don't know yet if this will be on the podcast, if we can get the A-OK. And if not, Michele, I hope you enjoy this. Okay. Holomode Metukin. Yes.